in a few weeks' time, and our right to cast a vote in secret is one most of us probably take for granted. But blind and visually impaired people are concerned by changes proposed in the government's new elections bill. Some fear it will weaken provisions in place to enable them to vote without assistance. It's why today a group gathered outside the Surrey Heath constituency office of the man in charge, Cabinet Minister Michael Gove, urging him to think again. Alan Sinclair reports.
There's little doubt who the French president voted for yesterday, but he made that choice behind a curtain. It's private. In the UK, cameras are strongly discouraged inside polling stations to protect our right to choose without influence. But what if the voter can't see and needs help to put their cross in the right box? Polling stations are obliged to make reasonable adjustments. They should provide a tactile device to assist blind voters with their ballot paper. They shouldn't need another person to help, who might in the process see how they vote. But it doesn't always run smoothly.
We have horror stories, really, of people having to ask for assistance, audibly say out loud who they'd like to vote for, and then hearing sighs from behind them of people being exasperated of how they're voting. That's not acceptable in a functioning democracy.
The bill put forward by the government last summer would actually make it more difficult to vote independently and in secret. We're here to hand in a petition where more than 7,000 people have joined our call on Michael Gove and his departments to make sure that the bill is amended.
Frimley Phoenix Cricket Club has championed inclusion with its successful visually impaired team. Simple adjustments enable anyone to play, and it's a philosophy they believe must also apply to voting.
They want the same opportunities as everybody else, and this legislation, if we can get some reasonable adjustment on it, will enable blind people and people with visually impairment to be able to cast their vote on their own.
The RNIB has welcomed some amendments put forward in the House of Lords last week. While Michael Gove wasn't home to receive its remaining concerns in person, his Department for Levelling Up Housing and Communities told South Today that the elections bill will make it easier for people with all disabilities to vote, including voters who are blind and partially sighted. It will promote more flexible and tailored support. Alan Sinclair, BBC South Today, Surrey Heath.